Browsing and learning to use the internet is, yes, one of the easiest and funnest things to do today. A click here, another click there, and we can be anywhere. You can meet people from around the world. Hi! Read amazing stories and histories of the past. Ooh. And even have a glance of what may be seen in the future. But remember, using the internet without proper guidance and enough knowledge can also be one of the scariest we can ever imagine. Ooh! Imagine going on an online trip, seeing the beauty of the place, when suddenly, potential scams pop up and block your way. Scams? These are dishonest tricks used to deceive people. And we don't want that to happen to any of us. So, be your own hero online. Be internet alert. If it's too good to be true, then it's most likely fake. Fair exchanges shouldn't ask for your personal information. Always think twice or ask for the assistance of your parents and guardians before accessing a new site. Be on guard for possible phishing that will ask you to log in and give your important personal details. Whew! That was close. Good thing I am internet alert. Remember, any effort to steal your information may be a form of scam. So always trust your intuition and distinguish what's real and what's fake online. This has been your online hero, Ma'am Jennifer, reminding you to beware by being aware, keep your learning safe, and don't fall for fake.
Don't let this ever happen to you. Hackers and scammers are lurking about trying to get access to your accounts and steal your information to damage not only your devices but also your reputation. So, as a smart online citizen, it is of utmost importance to secure your secrets. This is easy as ABCDE. A. Always use screen locks. Protect your phone from unwanted entry by creating a complicated screen lock code or pattern. B. Be protective of your personal information. Avoid putting personal information on public devices or devices unlocked and used by a lot of people. C. Create a strong password. Use passwords that are 8 characters or longer. Use combinations of letters in different cases with numbers and symbols. It should be easy for you to remember, but difficult for hackers to guess. D. Don't share your password. Sharing your password with someone else other than your parent or guardian will put you at risk for hackers and scammers. E. Enable privacy and security settings. Learn to use app or website settings to protect your privacy, security, and safety. With the ABCDE of security, you will keep your secrets safe, secured, and secret. Remember, secure your secrets and keep those pesky hackers and scammers away. Be internet awesome! Happy browsing!
Mabuhay! Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Tutor Madge. Welcome sa ating ETUlay, ang ating libreng online tutorial na hatid ng ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, ICTS, EdTech. Ang programang ito ay inaasahang makatutulong at maging karagdagang kaalaman sa mga mag-aaral mula kinder hanggang senior high school, ALS, Alive, at SPED learners. Bukod sa pagsagot ng mga modules, ang ETUlay ay may mga special programs din na siguradong aabangan ninyo araw-araw. Katuwang ang ating mga minamahal na mga magulang at guro ay maitutulay natin ang pagkatuto. Kaya, ihanda na ang inyong module, lapis, papel o kwaderno. Ihanda rin ang isip, mata at tenga sa isa na namang makabuluhang aralin. Tayo nang matuto kasama ang inyong volunteer online tutor sa oras na ito.
Hello! A blessed and wonderful Tuesday po sa ating lahat, and welcome to our ETUlay online tutorial for Hope 3. And we're down with quarter 1, week 3 na tayo mga students. And magandang umaga po sa lahat ng ating mga learners, parents, and teachers, especially sa ating mga grade 12 students. Makakasalamuha at makakasama natin muli si Tutor Badet. And I want you to remember po, ating mga learners, ang ating schedule. Ayan na. Hi, Tutor Badet!
Hello, Tutor Shen. Na-miss kita ng isang araw. Salamat sa pag-catch up last time because, there are times that we really need to go to our stations, no? And fortunately, I was blessed last week. And na-miss ko kayo. Na-miss ko ang ETUlay natin. And I'm so excited again, no? Even though I'm on my ongoing international webinar then, but still I would like to be part of our ETUlay today. And yun, so welcome po sa ating SHS Hope 3. Today is Tuesday. We are going to have our ETUlay session today for 11 to 12 noon.
That's right. Okay, so, and please don't forget to like and share the following Facebook pages. We have their DepEd EdTech Unit and also DepEd tayo. And then Tutor Badet, meron din tayo sa YouTube.
Yes, please do follow us also sa YouTube, no? Meron tayong DepEd Philippines, DepEd EdTech, and DepEd TV. And sana lahat ng mga students ko ngayon kasi talagang we try to catch everybody, no, sa klase natin ngayon. In our school, we are 2,000 learners na at this moment and we have 1,000 students sa senior high school for grade 12. Sana lahat sila ngayon ay nakakapanood sa atin ngayon.
Ayun po, siguro mga grade 12, shout out sa mga grade 12 learners po. You can share po itong ating mga following Facebook pages and YouTube channel para na rin po makapanood, makasubaybay at matuto ang ating mga grade 12 learners, particularly sa Senior High School Hope 3.
Okay. So, anong meron sa atin ngayong linggo, Tutor Shen?
Ayan, actually, so still we will continue on dance. And last time, siguro natatandaan din ng ating mga learners. Natatandaan niyo po ba mga grade 12 learners? Ano po ang ating pinag-aralan last week? So ayan, may mga na tayo, mga viewers po. Maybe we can greet them before we start. Opo.
Meron tayo viewer ngayon coming from Alibadbad National High School under Mrs. Noemi C. Lucas, no? Pati teacher, tinawag niya natin, no?
Shout out na kay teacher.
Charmy
Welcome po. Yeah. And then, meron din tayo si Agkawili Marife. Hi, ma'am. Good morning. Watching from Isabela Tumani National High School. Good morning, Marife.
Good morning din sa ating viewer, si Jean Palma. Galing naman siya sa Pueblo de Lira National High School. So marami pala tayo talagang followers ngayon, no? And we're thankful na patuloy pa rin kayong sumusubaybay dito sa ating ETUlay sessions tuwing araw ng Martes.
Yeah, maraming salamat po. And we are on week 3, Tutor Badet. And
Yes.
still,
And
papatuloy lang natin ang ating mga lesson when it comes to dances integrated with health. Okay?
so anong meron sa atin ngayong linggong ito? So ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon has something to do with FITT, no? Ano kaya yung FITT? And this has been the heart of our topic, ang principles of physical activity, and under it is the FITT, principle of physical activity, and we're going to relate that, no, sa ating core content for hope, which is dance. Sa paano naman natin titignan ang kontekstong FITT sa ating lesson when it comes to dance. Ng mga nakaraang hope natin, na-encounter na natin to, di ba, Tutor Shen? Pero sa
Yes.
konteksto naman siya ng fitness, doing simple exercises, no, to promote physical fitness. That's for PE1. For PE2 naman nila, we try to look into FITT principle in the context of sports. Ngayon naman, let's see, how are we going to apply the FITT principle pagdating naman sa dance? Naku, exciting yan, Tutor Shen, kasi marami talagang pwedeng gawin when it comes to dance. And para sa araw na to, explore muna natin in general, no? Then on the latter part, tignan naman natin kung pwede ba natin tong what do you call this? Gamitin itong principle na ito in the context of Philippine folk dance. Pwede kaya
Yes.
yon, no, Tutor Shen?
Pwedeng-pwede yon. So may idea na sila, no? Anong particular dance ang magiging focus natin in relation to the principles of physical activity, especially yung FITT, principle of physical activity. Actually, Tutor Badet, no, meron tayong quote of the day dito na pwede nating ipaalala sa ating mga learners. So sabi dito, 'di ba? Whatever you do it well
Do it well.
by Walt Disney. So in everything that we do, especially no, sabi natin last time, shout out na rin natin sa ating mga learners, no. Sabi, change for the better, okay? Dance for fitness, yun yung talagang shout out natin sa kanila, especially
Yes.
these days na talagang limited ang mga physical activities.
Kahit
So,
na limited yung physical activities natin ngayon, no, importante na meron pa rin. At pwede natin tong gawin kahit in the context of dance. Pwede pa rin tayo mag-perform kasi dati nasanay sila na kapag may mga dance activities, may mga kasama silang kagrupo nila, may mga kasama silang classmates nila na pwedeng magturo sa kanila. Ngayon, marami naman tayong sources para matutunan natin yung dance. At isa dyan ay ang pakay natin today.
yes. Tsaka alam ko into TikTok ang ating mga learners. So,
Naku,
ayan, yan yung mga
oo,
isang
sinabi mo pa.
avenue nila para at least they can dance, they can do such physical activities. Okay? Let's move on.
Ikaw ba, Tutor Shan, may sarili ka bang TikTok account?
Actually, Tutor Badet meron ako pero hindi ko lang siya na ma-maximize talaga na or
Parang hindi pa
ma-post
kita
kasi.
follow
Hindi kasi rin ako hanggang sa natigil na hindi rin ako ma-post, no? At saka yun nga, hindi ko talaga napagtuunan. Pero when it comes, yan, sige sayaw, siguro at home lang sa akin muna, sa mata ko muna, sa mirror, ayan po. Okay?
Pero
Now,
nakakamiss din yung old days, no? Yung kahit tayo mga teachers na, nagsasama-sama tayo. Lalo ngayon, Happy Teachers Month
Teachers
celebration
Day!
na pala.
Yes.
Opo. Happy Teachers Month po muna sa lahat ng mga guru natin mula sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Dahil
Mabuhay
ngayon
po
ay-
ang ating mga kaguruan.
Yes. At nako dito sa Division of Antipolo, meron kaming usually talaga, I call it teacher dance competition kasi nag-cheer dance. Imagine lahat ng mga teachers ay invited to join the cheer dance competition na may iba't ibang tema taon-taon, no? Lagi kami magkalaban ni Tutor Shen.
Ayan, so since syempre pandemic, no, we
Mm.
celebrate na lang virtual at still pagbibigay pugay sa ating mga teachers sa kanilang
Yes.
at 'di ba at modern heroes na rin considered ang ating mga teacher these days. So happy Teachers Month sa iyo, Tutor Badet.
Sa iyo, Tutor
I-greet
Shen,
na
at sa
rin kita.
lahat ng ating mga kasama din dito sa ETUlay, no? Minsan man
Yes.
tayong magkasama-sama, pero sa puso namin, I really salute, no, lahat po ng mga volunteers dito sa ETUlay kasi we are giving a part of us to our learners, and this is a form of volunteerism, and at the same time, no, win-win ito kasi we are helping one another as professionals, as teachers. And at the same time, natutulungan din natin yung mga students natin. Paano ba sila matututo kung wala nga namang teachers na pwede magturo sa nila dahil wala tayong face-to-face? Maswerte yung may mga online, no, na nasa online delivery modality. Meron pa rin silang opportunity to meet their teachers. Sa amin kasi, Tutor Shen, we are under modular learning delivery modality. So, minamaximize lang namin yung pagiging modular digitized by providing the ETUlay videos natin, no? Ina-upload namin siya sa ating mga Google Classrooms para meron pa rin silang access kahit na hindi si teacher mismo yung nagtuturo sa kanila at pwede sila makapagtanong ng right away. At least they still have other ways to learn the lesson.
Yes. So
Hindi naman kasi sasagot si module, pero with the help of our videos, ayan, mas madali daw nilang naiintindihan yung mga lessons ngayon.
yan. So sa ibang parte ng Pilipinas po, no, kung under ang modality is modular, so pwede naman nila ulit, no,
Hmm.
pwede nilang mapanood muli, okay, sa following Facebook pages and YouTube channel, no, pwede rin ulit nilang mapanood itong sessions natin ng Hope 3 para sila ay matulungan, ma-guide as well kung sa mga activities na ipinapagawa for Hope 3.
Okay. So ngayon, Tutor Shen, proceed tayo sa ating next slide, no? This is actually the essential question na babaunin natin hanggang sa dulo ng ating session. Itong ating essential question will be our guide in dealing with the content of the lesson. Yun nga lang, syempre, enjoy natin yung proseso, no? Habang bit-bit natin ito sa ating kung may mga notebook silang katabi, isulat na nila ito, no? Kasi every part of our discussion today will answer this essential question. And this essential question is, what should one consider in setting dance fitness goals? Since ang ating content ngayon, ang ating context ngayon ng application ng FITT is in dance. Okay?
Yes, or pwede rin nilang i-screenshot, no, kasi
Yes.
itong mga ating mga learners ay considered digital native. So pwede rin ninyong i-screenshot po. Alright?
Ako
So I
baka
hope
di pa
na
natin sinabi, nagawa na nila yung screenshot na yan for sure.
tama. Okay. So let's proceed with an activity. So this is a sort of review, no? I know, sabi nga natin, back when they're taking Hope 1 and Hope 2, ay napag-aralan na rin nila itong principles ng physical activity and then FITT principle. So let's start ng ating activity. What's in? It's alam na nila to. 4 picks 1 word.
Yan. So, meron tayo diyang 4 na pictures, no? Ano kaya yung nagre-represent sa 4 na pictures na iyan? You have the clue dito sa ating kabilang side ng screen natin, no? Ano kaya itong FITT na ito na meron letter I, may letter T, and may letter Y? Una-unahan yan, pagsagot sa ating comment box, no? Para
Okay, students? Write comment down ano po ang answer sa ating first picture.
Yes, the correct answer for this one is intensity. Tamang sagot mo, Lynn Agustin.
Okay, very good, Lynn Agustin. Yes, it's intensity. So same thing din kay Precious Ladines, kay Mariette Galut, intensity ang tamang sagot. let's proceed with the next.
Ano naman kaya ito, Tutor Shen? Ano ba 'to nasa picture nito? May mga up and downs, merong nakikita tayo dito na pangsukat. Ano kaya ito?
Yes. So we have here clues, letter F, E, N, and then Y.
Ang bilis naman talaga ni Precious Ladines, ano? You got the correct answer. The answer for this is frequency.
Frequency. That's right. So, very good. Jin Will and also kay Marlon tsaka kay Maricon, they also got the correct answer. Next, pictures.
Pag ako
Okay.
mag-ano dyan, isasagot ko, cellphone, technology.
Pero meron po tayong clue, no, at Tutor Badet. So we have there the clue. Letter Y. Okay, so look
Ano
at the
naman kaya
pictures.
yun?
Yan. Okay, ayan na naman si Precious Ladines. Very good, Precious. Yes, ang tamang sagot ay it's type.
Type. Correct. Tama din si Maricon, si Jean Will. Ayan. Si Marlon, ako di rin talaga nagpapahuli si Marlon, no? Tsaka si Amfang.
Yes. Sama na rin natin si Mariette. Okay, and then si Ivan. Yeah, they got the correct answer. So meron na tayong intensity, frequency, type, and then let's have, I think this will be the last among the pictures.
Nako, 4 lang naman yan. Alin kaya doon yung hindi pa natin nababanggit na may kinalaman sa clock? O, di ba?
Okay.
Talaga ni Precious.
Tamang-tama ang sagot mo, Precious. Yeah, ang pang-apat, no, sa FITT, Principles of Physical Activity, we have there the time. Yeah,
Okay,
very good din kay
congratulations sa
Sheng.
lahat
Okay,
na
yes,
nakakuha
good
ng
job.
tamang sagot. Okay. So yung 4 words natin ngayon, no, na nakuha base doon sa ating activity ay frequency, intensity, time, and type.
That's right. Moving on, let's have another activity, Tutor Badet. And it's entitled Scene of the Dance Investigator.
Naku, ito medyo mag-a-analyze yung ating mga participants ngayon, no? Kasi from the name itself, no, scene of the dance investigator. Kala mo talaga may crime, no? Pero ang hihimayin natin, di ba, when we are investigating, we are looking into details, but this time we will be looking into the details how HRF components are being we think is developed when we participate in this kind of dance. So yung nakikita niyong dance ngayon is one of the festival dance in the Philippines, no? Kung makikita niyo yung costume niyan, that is coming from the Mindanao, from what do you call this? Ethnic group from Mindanao. And this festival is actually very popular. And para tayo ay makapag-perform kasama nila. How do you think HRF should be developed? O, last time, nag-try tayong mag-physical fitness test, di ba, Tutor Shen? Inilab
Yes.
natin yung HRF components na yan at yan yung mga tinest natin. Sa tingin nyo, para kung festival dance yan, no? Paano ka makakasali sa festival dance? Ano kaya ang mga HRF components na dapat nating i-develop, no? So may example dyan, body composition. The dancers are also observably composed of lean muscle tissue than adipose tissue. Mas marami yung
Mga
muscle,
lean muscle tissues
lean
rather
muscles,
than yung mga tinatawag
fat.
na fat tissues. Yes, that's right.
Eh
So
kung-
that's one example for body composition.
Ano pa kaya yung HRF components na pwede nating i-consider dito, Tutor Shen?
Siguro try natin, no, para sa ating mga learners, okay? Paano makaka-relate ang flexibility, okay?
Yes.
When it comes to, okay, tingnan mabuti ang ating picture, no? So, ang ano na natin is yung festival. Okay?
Yes.
So, let's take an example na yung festival. And mga learners, no, paki-comment paki-comment sa ating chat box, sa ating comment box, no? Paano mare-relate um, health-related fitness na flexibility when it comes to dancing festivals. Okay? Can you at least explain, okay, paano made-develop ang flexibility ng isang individual when it comes to dancing festivals?
Nako,
Okay?
Tutor Sen, mabilis sumagot si Mikaela, pero inisa-isa niya talaga yung ating no, HRF. Sabi niya, HRF should be developed because it help our cardiorespiratory fitness, muscular strength, muscular endurance, body composition, and flexibility. Kompleto na. Pero kung
Oo.
paano natin siya ma-develop using festival dance? Kasi tayo halos lahat ng probinsya, no? Halos ata lahat ng lugar. Hindi lang probinsya, no? Pati sa mga bawat bayan, may talagang festivals na sineselebrate. And most probably, yung mga students din natin, ang mga participants niyan. Ano kaya yung kinakailangan na na pamamaraan para makapag-perform tayo kagaya nila. Katulad yan ng nabanggit ni Tutor Shen, paano natin i-relate yung flexibility? Tutor Shen, kaya ba natin mag-stretch ng makapag-spread ng arms natin kung hindi natin tinetest ang ating flexibility?
Yes, no? So, by means, kasi when we talk about flexibility, it's like really moving our body parts in a wide range of motion. Okay? So, at
Mm.
least, paano din natin, lalo na, kunyari may mga lateral position, okay? Yung pag-move ng up and down, all right? O yung iba, minsan, no, particularly, no, may mga bending na ginagawa. So in that case, okay, pwedeng ma-improve ang flexibility ng isang individual by doing those kind of movements. Okay?
Okay, so shout out para sa taga Antipolo City na nanonood ngayon. Jamaica Labayo, mukhang estudyante ko ito. Okay.
Yes.
Meron din isa coming from, ayan, 12 Sapphire daw from SDO Isabela. So, isa sa pinaka-importante din, no, kapag kasasali tayo ng kahit na anong festival, mat-train talaga yung flexibility. Kaya importante na merong warm-up bago yung kahit na anong rehearsals and trainings para sa mga performers. And part ng dapat na kasama sa warm-up is the stretching. And that will enhance the flexibility para
That's
maiwasan
right.
din natin yung injury just in case meron kasi talaga mga movements na medyo complicated to perform, no? So it's important na we consider the development of flexibility. Yan. So Tutor Shen, ano pa maliban sa flexibility? Pwede rin siguro dito ang cardio
Yes,
respiratory,
yan.
no? Kasi hindi ka makakapag-travel from, syempre, it's a street dance.
Street dance,
Nako,
yeah.
nako,
Talagang
Tutor
yan ang
Shen.
pinakagamit na gamit, yung
Mm,
cardiovascular endurance na tinatawag
endurance.
natin, or yung attainment ng cardiovascular fitness. It's very essential kapag yan, you are engaged into street dancing. Kasi
Nako,
maaaring pag
Tutor Shen, napakalayo pa naman ng okay lang kung naglalakad ka, eh, 'no? Eh, hindi, nagsasayaw ka na,
sasayaw ka,
naka-smile ka pa,
naka-smile pa and
tapos
project talaga habang
nagpo-project ka pa.
nagsasayaw.
Yes. So, kailangan talaga prepared yung lungs and heart mo to
Heart.
perform, 'no, simultaneous movements while in good posture pa din. So, importante rin 'pag nagsasayaw tayo, hindi lang sayaw ng sayaw, 'no? Dapat we check the right execution and the posture. Kasi tama nga yung
Posture.
lateral, katulad na nabanggit na dance step ni Tutor siya, 'no? Tama yung lateral, nakahukot naman. Eh, di ang pangit na rin. So,
Yes. Okay.
kailangan kasama sa flexibility training natin is yun nga, yung tamang posture. Yan. Kasama kasi yun sa 'di ba, kailangan naka-chin up, 'yan. Depende 'no, pero sa ibang mga dance kasi kailangan naka-look down naman, yung mga
Look
Muslim dances
down.
kasi
Muslim
nasa
dances kasi
look
yun eh.
down sila.
So, depende pa rin sa type ng dance. Pero, aside
Yes,
from that, Tutor Badet, no, when it comes to street dancing, syempre, before naman talaga mag-street dance, they undergo training and practice. And by that, meron nga sinabi mo kanina, no, warm up muna, and then, pinapractice nila yung sayaw. And by that, no, continuous practice, kumbaga, it would take pwedeng hours ng practice nila, no?
yes,
Somehow it will also develop their cardiovascular endurance.
correct. Okay, so siguro the rest of the HRF components will be given naman ng mga students natin, no? We will be expecting that in your comment, no? Meron pa tayong ilan pang hindi nababanggit, like the muscular strength, muscular endurance.
Endurance,
Ayan.
yeah. Pwede rin sa
So,
notebook nila, no?
correct.
They can analyze and write down sa kanilang mga notebook, no? How health-related fitness can be improved by means of festival dances. Okay?
Okay. So, let us now start. Siguro ready na tayo, no? Medyo na-recall na natin yung mga nakaraang sessions natin from the different HRF activities na ginawa ninyo to test it and prepare our body for the next sessions. This time naman, pag-aralan natin ang principles of physical activity at ano-ano itong mga to. We have overload principle, the principle of progression, the principle of specificity, and principle of reversibility. Medyo cute yung mga slides natin ngayon, no? And mas madali nating maintindihan kasi medyo broad talaga yung discussion about it. But we try to simplify para mas madali natin siyang maintindihan. Ano nga ba, tutor siya yung unang-una nating principle?
Okay, so let's go with the overload principle. So tatandaan natin, no? It's doing more than the normal. So specifically, okay, ang leading niyan talaga na ang attainment natin yan when we engage to physical activities ay for improvement. So specifically improvement ng ating overall health, okay, and also to achieve fitness. So mapapansin natin, no, pagdating natin sa overload principle, all right, na makikita din natin yung FI, diyan na papasok ang ating FITT principles. Na F is frequency, we also have their intensity, time, and then type. So usually, kung tayo ay ang ating sistema is we're living in a sedentary lifestyle, no? And then eventually, nagdagdag tayo ng sabi natin ng more than normal kung tayo ay lagi lang, for example, modular, okay, nag-online games, watching TV, but then on, yung adding that more than normal, so ang mangyayari niyan ay you engage to physical activities. With that, okay, we can attain such improvement. For example, bigla kang nag-Zumba after ang normal mo is, sabi nga natin, it's sedentary. But then on, eventually, naisipan mo na mag-Zumba, mag-exercise, okay? And then with that na for weeks and then for a month, makikita mo yung improvement na pwedeng um, improve ang iyong cardiovascular fitness or cardiovascular endurance. Actually, Tutor Badet, no, nung nagkakaroon while having the discussion, ang isa sa mga napansin ko sa ating mga learners, I try to ask them, no, I asked them, ano yung napansin nila when it comes to their performance nung sila, although hindi man sila totally very active, no, pero kasi before the pandemic na naglalakad sila papunta sa school, okay? And then yan, paakyat baba, for example, kung nasa third floor sila or second floor. Pero napapansin nila, nung nasa bahay lang naman sila, nag-module, nanonood, pero feeling nila parang madali silang mapagod. Well, actually, I
Tutor
challenge
Shen,
them, no?
mahirap sa panahon ngayon. Hindi naman natin masisi yung mga students natin, no? Kasi especially during the rigid implementation ng mga quarantine protocols natin, lalong-lalo na nung ECQ, hindi sila talaga pwedeng lumabas. At ang pwede lang talaga lumabas yung allowed na family
Allowed.
member, no?
Yes.
Sila, even yung hindi lang mga students natin, pati yung mga kasama nila sa bahay na senior citizen, siguro i-consider din natin sila na medyo nagkakaroon din ng problem with regard to sedentary lifestyle during the time of pandemic. And ang importante, actually ito yung isa sa pinaka-challenge ko sa kanila. Last year din kasi may online class kami, no, bago kami nag-move to 100% modular. Napansin din nila na yung kanilang mga kasamang senior citizen ay naghahanap ng mapaglilibangan. That time, since we are having this kind of activity, I really encourage them, no, nagmi-meeting kami kasama yung meron kaming session na consultation. It's actually a sort of consultation kung paano nila gagawin yung kanilang session, mas maliban pa sa synchronous namin. If they have questions, they can ask actually sa aming consultation hour. And then I asked somebody to grab somebody from the family na pwedeng mag-join. So actually hindi na nag-grab kasi nag-volunteer siya. The grandparent introduced herself doon. Magaling ako mag-Zumba. Nag-Zumba ako nung
Oh,
wala pang pandemic. Ganun talaga yung introduction niya sa sarili niya.
wow.
So sabi ko, kailangan lang pala itap natin itong mga family members natin kasi baka interested din sila na hindi lang
Yes.
yung learners natin. Siyempre, di ba, tutors yan, kapag magsasayaw ka, mas masarap yung may kasabay
May
ka, no?
kasabay, may
Mm-mm.
kasama.
Lalo pa kung ang target natin is to make use of dance to become their a sort of physical activity kahit sa loob lang ng bahay. At mas masarap talaga mag-exercise kapag meron kang ka-jamming. That's the term nung grandparent. Buti nga ma'am, sinama mo yung student ko at may lesson silang ganito kasi may ka-jamming na ako. Yun talaga yung term niya. May ka-jamming na ako, may kasama na
Family
ako. Kasi,
bonding na yon.
oo, kaya since ni-require ko sila for about a week, no? Kasi supposedly once a week lang talaga yung PE natin, no? Once a week session lang. Pero natutuwa naman ako kasi nung challenge ko sila that you have to monitor your heart rate, no? From yung inyong resting heart rate, day 1 mo, ano yung naging improvement, day 2 mo, ano naging improvement. Pati yung lola, nagsulat din siya ng record niya. 'Di ba? Parang nakakatuwa na parang siguro gusto rin nito mag-enroll dito sa klase ko. Minsan kasi nag-aano kami, nag-Zumba session bago mag-start ng klase. So, nakiki-join din pala siya. Kaya nung sinabi kong grab a family member, I volunteer, I volunteer. Sabi talaga niya, I volunteer. Siya daw yung magiging kapartner ng kanyang apo sa pagpa-perform kasi meron silang production number sa dulo. Yung production number, nag-volunteer siya na isama daw siya. So nakakatuwa no na may mga ganito pala ang kasama sa bahay yung mga students natin na pwede rin pala nating itap na hindi lang na tayo makakapag-improve ng physical well-being ng ating mga learners, even the family members can be influenced, no? Or
Yun yung
baliktad,
pinaka
siya
ano
yung
natin, no?
nag-influence.
Siya na yung nakahikayat mas or sabihin natin no,
Oo.
ma-motivate maaari kasi no innate na sa kanila yan. Yun nga lang parang kailangan ano lang na yung kumbaga yung spark talagang ano talaga natin no. Anihin lang natin, i-ignite lang natin para at least no bumalik ulit sila sa routine kahit ang sitwasyon ngayon ay nasa bahay. So with that magandang practice 'yon no, Tutor Badet no. Hindi lang
Yes.
natututo ang bata no, na-influence pa yung family member para kumbaga sa learners natin, yes, we really aim na sila ay talagang maisabuhay nila no ang pagiging fit, okay? And at the same time, maganda yung influence din sila ng ibang tao no. Just imagine kung lahat ng mga Pilipino no ay physically fit, are into
Yes.
physical activities no. Siguro yung kahit papaano yung mga problem natin when it comes to health issue ay hindi imposibleng mabawasan yun.
Actually, tutor siya na-inspire nga din ako sa isang palabas sa TV, no? Hindi ko na lang babanggitin kung anong palabas yun kasi baka ma-quote tayo. Pero this lady na na-feature nila is around 500 pounds. Kung napanood mo siya kagabi, tutor siya, na-inspire ako sa kanya kasi I kept myself busy. At dinadahilan ko siya para hindi maging ganun ka physically active. And alam naman natin na maliban kasi sa trabaho natin, o aral pa more, thesis
Yes,
pa
may mga
more.
iba pang ano 'no, may mga
Oo.
iba pang mga pinagkakaabalahan.
And sabi niya, medyo masalimuot yung pinagdaanan niya, no? Kung bakit siya naging ganun ka-obese. Medyo stress eater siya. Kaya nga, importante na alam natin yung tamang diet kapag tayo ay magpa-participate sa kahit ng physical activity. At yan ang nabigay sa atin nitong nakaraang session natin. Ilang percentage ng carbohydrates ba? Ilang protein? Ilang percent? Kailangan ba ako uminom ng tubig? And syempre, kailangan natin itong mga to with appropriate amount. Dahil lahat ng sobra din naman ay masama. Pero siya,
Masama.
hindi niya napigilan yung sarili niya na maging coping mechanism niya ang pagkain. So, until such time na naging 500 pounds na siya, ngayon, she's suffering from an illness. Kaya kahit pagbaba ng hagdan, kahit pagpunta sa comfort room, kailangan niya ng kasama dahil sa hindi siya in terms of mobility niya, nagiging issue na yon sa kanya. And the health itself, habang nag-exercise siya, naka-oxygen yung ilong niya. Alam niyo yung, di ba, parang ang hirap, ano ka ba, nag-exercise ka, nahihirapan ka na huminga, pero gano'n siya ka-determined na after 2 years na nagte-train siya ngayon, meron siyang sarili niyang trainer, naka-lose na siya ng 100 pounds. Wow, 'di ba? From 500 to
100
400.
down to
It's really a
400.
great achievement para sa kanya. And I really salute her, no? Um, Parang dumbbells na ring bells ata yung tawag doon na ang galing ng nagiging procedure sa kanya. It's slowly but surely. Katulad ng
Surely.
ating overload principle, no, Tutor Shen, from the normal na ginagawa niya before, tinataasan yung level of difficulty niya. So,
Yes.
minomonitor ng kanyang instructor yung frequency, yung intensity, yung
Intensity.
time, at saka type, no? So, pwede rin natin siyang gamitin in the context of dancing. So, kung ang kaya mo ay eto lang, sabi nga dyan, you answer the questions, how often, no? Gaano kadalas sa isang linggo? Gaano kadalas ang minsan? Gaano
So,
kadalas ang minsan?
So actually no sa frequency specifically kung ano tayo kung beginner ka and syempre kung from sedentary lifestyle ka
Hmm.
and then hindi naman pwede ring ano no bibiglain mo siya. So
Yes, hindi
somehow
rin pwede.
kung how often no mas maganda kasi na you have to condition din ang iyong katawan. So you can just start either for example kung kaya mo once a week or twice a week then eventually no para sa attainment ng improvement para mas ma-boost ang inyong fitness ang inyong strength okay or ang inyong endurance so with that pwede mong i-increase yung frequency when it comes to dancing so you start with
Okay.
once twice okay and then eventually sana magawa nila 4 or to 5 times in a week.
Super active na yun, Tutor
Yan.
Shen. Baka pagbalik,
Yes.
pag natapos yung session natin, lean muscles talaga
Lean
ay
muscles
malaking
na
percentage
yon.
na exercise. Hindi na naman pwede walang fat muscles, no? Kailangan natin yon. Pero at least, majority ng meron sa katawan is lean muscle, no?
Yes.
So,
Makikita na medyo tone ng muscles nila.
yes. Baka pag ganyan mga biceps at triceps natin dyan ay namumutok-mutok na. Anyways, hindi naman kailangan na super namumutok yung muscle para masabing physically fit tayo, no? Importante lang, we know how to determine, no? Yung ating fitness level. Similar with intensity, no? How hard. Kung ano lang muna yung kaya, yun lang din muna. Wag tayo masyado mag-exceed dun sa kaya natin in terms of intensity. How hard, how difficult
Yeah.
is your activity or the movements that you're going to do.
Yeah,
Sa time,
actually, dagdag ko din na tutor Badet, sa intensity kasi pwede naman for example, lalo na pag nag-choose sila ng mga dances or kahit sa Zumba, no, mapapansin natin may mga dances na slow pace, okay? Meron namang moderate hanggang sa kung kayang-kaya nila to keep up with that, pwede na sila sa mga yung level of difficulty ng dance step ay medyo complicated na. And as well as kasi pag intensity, it's also the effort you put into the activity. May pagkakataon din na when it comes to the effort, no, mapapansin natin yung movement na maaaring pwedeng sa movement mo ay you start lang na kunyari ang intensity lang na or effort na binibigay mo ay ganyan lang, okay? Then
moderate
eventually,
lang muna, no,
oo no,
Tutor Shen?
moderate, okay? And then eventually pwede na ang movement, okay, na sa fast pacing, okay, ay pwede nang mag-increase yon. So, the effort and the intensity could be improved, okay, depende na lang din sa kakayanan kaya na ng katawan
Correct.
nila.
Next is time. How long will you doing the exercise? Gaano kahaba? Actually, pag beginner, 30 minutes will do. And then kapag sa tingin mo, after doing it for about a week or two, tapos sa tingin mo hindi na nagkakaroon ng impact, that's the time siguro na you increase the number of hours. Wag natin biglain na, ay, nakita ko ng Zumba 1 hour, banat agad. No! Hindi
Yes, wag
prepared yung ano
ganon.
natin doon, yung body natin to do right away the vigorous, what I mean is, yung mas
Activities.
mahaba, no? Yung napoprolong natin, yung pag-exercise natin or any form of physical activity. Doon muna tayo sa kung ano lang muna yung kaya ng katawan natin. sabi nga dyan, no, nagbigay pa ako example, doing Zumba or TikTok dance for 30 minutes to 45 minutes,
5
but 30
minutes.
minutes will do.
Yes, okay. And sometimes it depends on yung klase din ng sayaw, no?
Yes.
Maaring for 30 minutes, okay, you will start naman na moderate lang naman ang dance, ang mga movements or simple dance steps lang naman ang included. So possible 'yun for the beginners.
Okay, for the type naman, Tutor Shen, at when we speak about dance, depende yan, no, kung ano yung preference ng ating mga learners kapag sila na mismo yung magka-create ng kanilang dance. But it's important na hindi naman din na tayo maniniwala na wala talaga silang experience mula bata sila, no, kung ano-ano yung mga dance na experience nila. But most probably, itong mga learners natin ngayon are into modern dance, street
Hip
dance,
hop, street
hip-hop,
dance,
no?
yan.
Pero meron ako mga students naman na mas prefer pa rin nila ang folk dance,
Folk
ayan.
dance.
Kasi, di ba, sa mga schools natin, meron tayong mga kanya-kanyang dance troupe, no? Ngayon lang kami medyo hindi active kasi ang hirap mag-training ngayon kasi kanya-kanyang bahay. And
Bahay,
internet
yes.
connectivity-wise, hindi ganun ka-stable. So, nakapag-training kami, one to two members lang, ang hindi namin nami-meet yung target. So, we are looking for other ways and means naman, no, para ma-continue lang yung training. Kasi mamaya mapag-uusapan natin yun, no. Kapag natigil sa training, kung magaling na ako o mahusay na ako sa ganitong part, sa ganitong skill, when I stop, ano kayang mangyayari, no? Kaya importante na continue siya. So that's the type.
Tabayanan natin, anong principle of physical activity iyon?
Naku, mamaya baka muntik na ako madulas.
Okay. So, within the type, so, mapapansin din natin with the different kinds of dances, no, to for us to achieve yung improvement sa overall health. So yan naman ang pinaka yung program intended for health related fitness. So actually naman sa mga dances, no, you can really improve yung may mga steps na pwedeng isayaw just to improve your flexibility, your endurance, your muscular endurance, or even your muscular strength. Okay, and that's for overload principle. So particularly to in a nutshell, when we talk about overload principle, no, this is just to boost yung fitness, yung strength and endurance by having or engaging to physical activities. From your normal, you add it with some activities, okay? So that ma-achieve natin yung more than normal. And eventually, we can really achieve yung tinatawag nating improvement.
Next principle, Tutor Shen, is the principle of progression. So this means gradual and systematic increase within the workload over a period of time. So sabi nga natin, we start with the basic. And from the basic, if you would want to advance, ganun din naman, no, kung tayo mag-aaral sa mga dance schools, hindi naman tayo isasaba kagad dun sa mga complex movements, no? We'll start with the basic. And from the basic movements, ima-master mo yan one by one, no? And once you can connect these steps, that's the time na pwede na tayo yung adding more to what you are doing. That's already a form of progression. Like, let's say, tayo, no, sa dance group natin, sa training ng tinikling, hindi kagad sila pinagsayaw ng tinikling. Bakit?
Yes.
Kasi kailangan i-prepare muna yung kanilang heart at yung kanilang lungs, no? In terms of cardiorespiratory preparation ng mga dancers, no? They have to have, I think, mga 2 weeks, no? Na ang training lang nila is preparation for the cardiovascular endurance nila. Alam mo ginagawa ng mga dancers namin, tumatakbo sa field, no, Tutor Shen? Pinapatakbo ng aming nanay Lolit sa field. Papakatin doon sa building hanggang third floor. Bababa ulit sila, tumatakbo sila. I-check ang heart rate. Ano, buhay ka pa? Ano, buhay ka pa? I-check kung okay yung heart rate nila. So, actually, Tutor Shen, isa yan sa mga na-miss kong dance kasi hindi ako pumasa. Kasi may
Present
asthma
din ako
ako.
doon.
Hindi ako pumasa. Sabi ko, ano ba yan? Sayang, pangarap ko pa naman tong dance na to na mai-perform. Siyempre, di ba, skill dance ang tiniklik at hindi siya ganun kadaling matutunan not unless you undergo training. And this
Yes.
training is what we call the gradual and systematic increase in terms of workload. You start with the basic. Running muna. Bakit? That's the basic kasi ng pagtalon sa mga kawayan. No? Bago ka talaga iharap sa kawayan, kailangan prepared ka muna.
Prepared
Prepared
ka
yung
na.
lungs, yung heart mo, at tsaka tayo magtuturuan ng talagang steps ng dance. Kasi prepared na yung heart and lungs mo. Ang dance ay magra-run lang ng 2 to 3 minutes hanggang 5 minutes kung gusto mong isayaw pa pati mga bisita mo, i-play mo ulit. 'Di ba gano'n naman tayo pag nagpe-perform. Pero sa training kasi, 'di ba, mas mahaba yung oras ng training kasi ipapolish mo yung movements, ipapolish mo yung
Movements.
formations. So kailangan talaga prepare yung heart at yung lungs mo. And syempre, no, Tutor Sen, balikan natin si flexibility. Kailangan magaling ka dyan sa pag-ilag sa kawayan kasi kung hindi, literal na
Let,
duguan yung paa mo kapag ka naipit ka. At walang
totoo
awa yung aming
yan.
mga clickers, yung aming mga clappers. Clickers yon, taga-gano'n ng kawayan.
Yes.
Pag sinabi nilang, palo, pak, pak, talaga namang wala silang, naipit ka, sa susunod, iiwas mo yung paa mo. So, ibig sabihin, it's part of the training. It's part of the training. Okay?
So yun no, little by little. So hindi din pwede nating bigla siya. So yung
Mm.
improvement na pwede nating yung activity, the kind of activity na gagawin natin. Kumbaga when it comes to yung pag-increase ng intensity, babalikan natin yung FITT principle, no?
Mm.
Yung intensity, time, yung duration or type. So sabi natin, it should be little by little para
Yes.
ma-achieve din natin. Actually, alam ko, familiar na sila yung mga tinatawag nating adaptations, no? Na kapag, ayun na, wala nang improvement, okay, pwede na tayong, at gamay na natin, ang heart and lungs natin ay prepared na, okay, then we can move to the next activity na we're in. It can be considered kung moderate na ba or vigorous na ba. So, yan. So, pag overload principle, it simply states yung performing natin, no? Still, parang kapatid siya ni ano yan ni overload principle kasi beyond the normal, pero yun nga lang kasi may progress. Okay? Kumbaga, pag na-achieve mo na to, then you can move on to the next skill. Okay? So, to the next level of difficulty. So, that's for the principle of progression. And then the next,
Favorite ko to, Tutor Sen. Principle of specificity. Kasi lagi ako nabubulol dito. Yun lang talaga yung dahilan, no?
pwedeng tongue
Principle of
twister to,
specificity.
shooter
Oo.
badet, para ano
Sige nga,
nila.
sayang na wala tayong mga live students, no? Pwede natin silang, tawagin sa isa. Okay,
Yeah.
kindly read this one. Principle of specificity. Diba? Ang tagal ko inaral yan.
Very good ka doon, shooter badet.
Anyways, when we speak about principle of specificity, simplihan lang natin, no? Practice makes perfect. Ito yung binabanggit ko kanina, Tutor Shen, na kapag ikaw doon pala yun sa isa nating principle. When you are in sa amin, no, sa dance troupe na binubuo ko sa school, importante sa amin na every part of the dance is performed accurately. No? Lahat ng mga figures, bago ka mag-move sa susunod na figures, dapat na-check muna yung arms, yung legs, yung
Legs.
facial expressions, yung pagtaas ng mukha, yung pagpaling ng kamay. So, if you would want to be a person who can execute the steps correctly and execute the steps na katulad ng mga professionals na nakikita natin sa screen ngayon, it really takes time, no? Para ma-perfect natin yung skill na to. Kahit na ano pang field ng dance ang pasukin natin, it really takes time for you to perfect any dance steps and any movements. Lalo sa ballet, Tutor
Training
Sen,
talaga. Yeah, yung discipline na kailangan when it comes to ballet. Unlike sa mga ibang dances. So training is really important. Actually, Tutor Badet, no, aside from practice makes perfect, no. Dinagdagan ko 'yan sa akin, no. Sabi ko nga, yung kagaya ng explanation mo na it should be accurate, no. Sabi ko nga, dadagdagan ko, lalagyan ko ng correct practice makes perfect. There are times kasi minsan, no, practice lang ng practice, they do it this kind of particular dance movements sa arms and then feet. Pero yun nga, no, sabi mo, hindi totally na-check no? Yung tamang galaw, position ng arms, okay? Even kung yung degrees and position ng feet, no? So kung yun din ang pina-practice natin, somehow yung towards leading to perfection, no? So maganda na it should be accurate, it should be correct, okay? As we practice, undergo training for us to achieve yung gusto nating kind of perfection when we dance or we perform a certain dance.
Okay. So, isa yan sa, kahit pa sabihin natin na workout ito, no? Yung dance gagawin natin, so physical activity. Hindi man tayo mag-lead to becoming a dancer. Pwede pa rin naman tayong mag-dance, no? Hindi naman to nalilimit lang sa kung sino yung pwedeng maging dancer in the future. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, yung lola nga gusto pa rin mag-dance kahit siya ay nasa ganung edad na, no? At isa sa, siguro sa nakaka-inspire din sa akin, may napanood ako sa America's Got Talent. Ano pala sila, grandson niya yung partner niya. I don't know kung napanood din to ng iba.
Yeah, I
Bale,
remember
parang
napanood ko
contemporary
yan. Yeah,
siya, no?
contemporary
Contemporary siya.
dance.
Ang hindi ko makalimutan doon, yung nasa tuktok na siya, nasa head siya ng apo niya, tapos nag one leg stand siya. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, is this a senior citizen
At
concept that
her
I
age,
know?
no?
Di ba?
At
At
her
her age, talagang
age.
basag na basag yung paniniwala natin na when you grow old, when you reach this age, medyo weak ka na. And there's another, isa pang grandmother din, no? Na ballroom naman yung dance niya. At nagsimula din siya ulit bumalik doon mula nung nawala yung husband niya. So, naging parang kanyang coping mechanism is dance, going back to what I love, dancing. Nakakatuwa kasi alam niyo yung idea that if you are into dancing, you are not only making yourself busy, no? But at the same time, you're improving your health, your physical health, and logical. Sharp na sharp pa rin yung kanilang thinking, how they answer questions, very accurate, very smart, no? At their age. Kasi usually, pag inisip natin, nagkakaedad na anak ko, ulyanin na yan. And so, no, binabasag natin yung paniniwalang yon. When you are into dancing, you could also develop mental health aside from physical health. And that is how, siguro dahil sa ano na rin, no, compassion natin when it comes to dancing, nitong mga nabanggit nating example. And yes, they still have this perfect execution of steps. Nakaka-amaze how well these people are when it comes to performing dances. So kahit pa sabihin natin na simpleng exercise na ito sa bahay, mas maganda pa rin na na-execute natin sila ng tama. And if you want to be good at dancing, siguro, as you level up, no, challenge natin, no, nag-a-advance nga tayo, nag-i-improve tayo, isama natin sa improvement natin is going to the execution of steps correctly, no, Tutor
Yes.
Sen?
So age is just a number talaga, no? So
Correct.
nasa thinking, perception lang natin. So yung fitness in all age, though alam natin, no, talagang yung kind of energy na energy ng sa development or sa age ng isang tao, it would really differ, pero it wouldn't stop you, okay, for being a physically fit person. Yes. And let's have yung last, no, tutor Badet, and it's the principle of reversibility. So going back nung kanina, no, nabibigyan mo na sila ng cue. So when we talk about principle of reversibility, it is defined as if activity ceases and then it will be reversed. So same thing sa explanation mo kanina, kung yung mga, lalo na yung mga dancers natin, yung mga very active na mga dancers, but then on, because of the situation, hindi na nakakapag-participate, or usually kasi pag nung face to face, no, laging merong performances kapag may mga activity, and with that nagpe-perform sila, they undergo training, no, but then on ngayon, kumbaga maaari kasi yan, kung hindi natin napapagpatuloy, so shout out din sa mga dancers at yung magiging future na magiging avenue to achieve that fitness is dancing, no? So dapat we should continue kasi nga pwede nating ma-lose yung mga benefits na gain natin when we train, when we dance, okay? Kasi natigil tayo doon sa activity na ginagawa natin. So, yun din yung isa, no, kung para sa konteksto, for example, ng mga athlete, no? Kaya sila patuloy na nagte-train kahit tapos na yung season, hindi pa magsa-start yung season. Kasi yung mga benefits that they acquire from training and practice, yun yung nagiging dahilan kaya they still continue to train, to dance, okay? Para at least yung adaptations na nakuha nila and for improvement or ma-maintain nila, there should be a continuous training or
Okay.
practice.
Kaya nga sabi ko din tutor siya sa mga dancers ko, kahit sila'y nasa bahay at hindi ko sila nakikita, it's actually not me who will benefit from the continuous training nila sa bahay, but them. Sa pagbalik nila sa school, kapag kami face-to-face na, yun nga lang, no, kung yung mga outgoing ko na grade 12, wala na kami masyadong magiging bonding moment na kasi hindi pa rin naman tayo pinapayagan ng face-to-face. And if ever man mag face-to-face, medyo limited pa rin yung magiging movements natin. But then again, it's them who will benefit. Make it as their workout. Yun talaga challenge ko sa kanila.
Yes.
Yung warm up natin, gawin niyo pa rin siya kasi it will help you a lot to still have this kind of flexibility level. Kasi yung flexibility, kapag hindi mo yan um, every day at nababalikan, no, kahit yung simple stretching lang, talagang nagsisi siya. Yung dati kaya mo na mag-split, aba ngayon hindi ko na ulit kaya mag-split.
Ayun lang talaga, yun nga yung that's also the best explanation of principle of reversibility. So that's why even though kahit hindi mo naman kailangan araw-arawin, no, but it will be a part of your routine within a week,
Yes.
once, twice, or thrice a week, no. So para lang ma-maintain natin yung benefits and yung improvement ng ating strength, ng ating endurance, or even the flexibility. So that's the essence, okay? Yun yung explanation ng principle of reversibility. Kaya sa ating mga learners, no, so I hope dance can be an avenue para at least maging active ang inyong activities, ang inyong routine, even though you're just staying at home.
Yes, kahit nasa bahay, hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi na tayo pwede gumalaw-galaw dyan, no? So, importante pa rin na meron tayong activities to work on. So, ano na ngayon ang iiwan nating challenge sa kanila, Tutor Shen? Since alam na natin yung FITT, no? At alam na natin iba't ibang principles sa pwede nilang gamitin para sila ay maging physically active when it comes to dancing. So, binalik ulit ni Tutor Shen, now is the time for you to answer our essential question after having our discussion. Pero mas maganda siguro as you have this answered in your notebook, kung meron kayong notebook na katabi ngayon, no? Isa siguro sa pwede namin mai-share sa inyo to answer this question. Number one is syempre, you consider muna, no, your status, kaya pinakuha natin yung HRF status nila. Tama, Tutor Chen?
Yes, and I believe nakita nila, no, based on the classification kung saan sila poor, saan sila good, o specifically yung poor, okay na yung good or ano nila na performance, pero maintain na lang nila yon. Siguro ang pwedeng natin para mas ma-improve ay yung result kung saan sila poor when it comes to the different health-related fitness.
Yes. And second, Tutor Shen, is the FITT natin, no? And syempre, kapag nakapili na sila ng type, meron na silang plan, meron na silang, importante na balikan natin yung mga principles na naibigay namin ni Tutor Shen sa inyo, no? Kapag ongoing na yan, andyan ang principle of reversibility. Naku, talaga reminder sa atin yan. Babalik ka ulit sa zero kapag nasa 10 ka na. Tapos hindi ka kumilos. Babalik ka ulit sa zero at ayaw natin mangyari yon. So, bear in mind all this FITC principle and all the other physical activity principles for you to achieve your dance fitness goals.
Yes. So, yan yung mga pwede nyong idea. And siguro, when you consider your goals, no, mas maganda na smart ang magiging fitness goals nyo. That it should be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and also time-bound.
At yung pipiliin nilang dance tutor siya, mas maganda yung preference na mismo nila.
Yes,
Kung ano yung
yung
love
interest
nilang
nila. That's
Yes,
right.
kasi mas madali siyang gawin kung mahal mo kung anong ginagawa mo at kasama mo yung mahal mo din. O, di ba?
True.
Naisingit pa yun. Yung mahal mo sa bahay. Ay,
Yes,
nako.
yeah.
Naisingit
Ay,
pa
maganda
natin
yon,
yan.
a source of bonding within the
Bonding na
family.
rin.
Yeah, yan na. So we will leave you with this question, and then next week, okay, we will go further and mas magbigyan kayo ng additional, we will go deeper with the FITT principles in relation to folk dance. Okay, so I hope
Okay.
may mga idea na kayo, and next week aabangan din namin ano yung mga answers nyo, ano yung mga fitness goals nyo. So for our discussion next week, no, mas talagang ma-realize nyo din na yes, I'm on the right track. Okay, ito yung tamang gagawin ko din to achieve yung inyong fitness goal. Okay.
And with that, Tutor Shen, let's leave them again. Our mantra, no? Sa ating Hope 3, change the habits, change for
Change
the better.
for the better, dance for
fitness.
fitness. So once again, okay, this is your tutor Shen,
And this is your tutor Badette.
leaving you. Why walk
Why walk when you
when you
can
can dance? Okay, thank you po ulit. And for your comments and suggestions, please email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph. At susunod na po, mamayang 1 p.m. ang English 1 para sa inyong mga kapatid or kakilala ng mga grade 1 learners. So, antabayanan po ang English 1 ETUlay online tutorial. That's it. Maraming salamat po. See you again next week.
See you again, everyone.
God bless.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!